Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I actually get this question all the time about how I became an interior decorator or how I started my business. So I thought I would come on here and share with you guys for any of you that are interested in getting into the design field. Okay, so first things first, let me start by saying I know the word decorator and designer are used interchangeably, but there is a difference. So first, I want to tell you guys the difference between an interior decorator versus an interior designer. So I'm actually gonna read this part to you because I wanna get it correct and make sure that I give you guys the correct definition. So interior designer is a profession that requires specific schooling and formal training. The work involved usually includes studying color and fabric, computer-aided design, drawing, space planning, furniture design, architecture, and more. So basically, in a nutshell, an interior designer, you are going to be required to get a degree and you're going to have to do some architectural studies because they are able to knock down walls and different things like that. Now, as an interior decorator, to practice professionally, interior decorators aren't required to have formal training or schooling because they focus primarily on aesthetics and don't participate in renovations or structural planning. A decorator comes into the picture after the structural planning and execution are completed to focus on the surface look of the space. So basically, you can actually be self-taught. An interior decorator is someone who just has a knack for style, knows how to put things together, and there is no degree required. However, there are places that offer certifications, which is what I did. I actually went to CID, which is Certified Interior Decorators here in Florida. I did their course online and I got my certification to be a certified interior decorator. And that was really because I wanted the title for myself. I wanted to make sure that I knew everything that I could know. So in this course, they did teach me about the history of design, some furniture styles, and basically a lot of history and background. Also, we touched a little bit on color and fabrics and things like that, but it wasn't very in-depth. I feel to be an interior decorator, you do just have to have some natural talent. You're able to put things together. You style things up very well. You use color combinations really well. So it's almost kind of a gift. Now, I will tell you, of course, there are some benefits. If you become a certified interior decorator, then you do have access to furniture showrooms and discounts and things like that when you go to purchase furniture for clients. And of course, the title, interior designer, they have the same benefits, and of course they have the degree and certification as well. And if you decide to go the interior decorator route and there is no certification required, you do want to check with your local authorities to make sure that they don't require any type of permits. Some cities and states do require state permits or city permits for you to operate your business in that city. So now let's get into how to start. So you're sure this is what you're gonna do. You've decided between designer or decorator. Now, if you are a designer, normally that requires that you do some type of internship under a established design firm. If you decide to go interior decorator route, then you can just start your business on your own. And the way that I did that was I started with rooms right here in my house. I started decorating my living room or decorating my kids' bedroom, taking photos, putting them up online. And when I started to do that, people started asking. A lot of people have difficulty sometimes just putting rooms together. They don't really know how to shop or even enjoy shopping or enjoy decorating. So you will be surprised. People will hire you for your skills if you're able to provide a good outcome. So start in your own home or start with friends and family, decorate their spaces, do it for free, do it for free. Yes, do it for free. I mean, you want to get your business out there, so do it for free, decorate, take pictures, put it on social media, advertise for yourself. And this is just a bonus tip. You don't have to do this. And I didn't start YouTube this way, but I actually started YouTube doing hair and all of that other stuff. But then I just started incorporating my designs into my YouTube videos, and then all of a sudden everybody liked them, and here we are. So YouTube is another way you can advertise yourself and your business. And then lastly, I'm just gonna touch on real quick how to actually set up the business. So I am not a business professional or a tax professional or anything like that, so you want to make sure that you consult with someone. But you do want to set up a business for yourself. You can decide whether you want to set up an LLC or S Corp or whatever. So establish what type of business structure you want. So now that you have your business structure set up, so now you want to decide, are you going to be just doing decorating and putting pieces together for someone or shopping for someone, or do you want to offer more things like painting and maybe some craftsman work? If that's the case, and if you're not going to be doing this yourself, then you do want to have some interviews with some of your local contractors. And what I suggest, even when I was in the apartment industry, whenever I dealt with new contractors, I will always interview at least 3. So if I'm looking for a painter, I'm going to interview 3 painters. I want to look at their work, and I want to get a good quote on their prices. The rule in the apartment industry was always 3, because it'll kind of give you a range to see what you can really expect. Because sometimes you're going to get bids that are super high, you're going to get bids that are super low that really don't do a good job. So we'll normally always go with that person that was right in the middle. So for interior design work, you may want to think about painters, craftsmen that can build things, and then also just an overall general contractor is good, because you may be able to find somebody that's a one-stop shop that can offer all of those services. So I hope this information was helpful to you. If you decide to become an interior decorator and want to learn more, then hit me up, I'm your girl. Or if you decide to go the interior designer route, unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot about that because I decided to go the other route. But I wish you guys the best of luck in your endeavors, and more than anything, besides all of this, just get started. Even where you are right now, before you even decide, maybe just start playing around and decorating some spaces in your house, and still just putting them out there and seeing if people love your work or what type of response that your work gets. And maybe that'll let you know whether you should even go down this route to decide if you really want to do this as a career. So again, I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you on the next video.